miserable people. I will now be a god to your world, and no one can stop me. I'll throw fireballs into the street until I flatten the place to dirt. And then you'll be on your knees begging me for mercy, but I'll kill all of you too. Creating chaos is a bit tiring. You have to land and catch your breath a little faster.
Mikey, I'm not gonna take it anymore. And if that's how you want your strength, you can have mine too. I'll fly into you at top speed. I don't know what I'm doing in a coffin. That's right, I hit Mikey at full speed. I guess I couldn't survive the impact and died after all. It's kind of sad, but I can't help it. I wonder if Mikey had the strength to survive. I'll have to check on him, but something tells me I took him with me. Just as I thought, Mikey died too. Now he and I are in the same boat. I think I should wake him up and see how he reacts. It's rare to kill a demon or an angel after all. I thought he'd go to hell for his efforts, but it looks like something went wrong.
Who thought to turn on my coffin light? I'm actually trying to sleep. Wait, what am I doing in the coffin? That's right, JJ. This is all your fault. I was so scared when you flew into me at full speed. And I take it we're both dead? What do you suggest we do next?
I don't know. If you hadn't behaved so badly, we wouldn't be here. Wait a minute, I'm getting a weird feeling. It's like God himself is coming down to us.
Well, hello Mikey and JJ. We've decided to confer with God and we've made a little bet. I will give Mikey resources to build a house for all his bad deeds, and JJ will do the opposite. God will give him resources for doing good deeds. A very cool reward awaits the winner of this challenge.
Wow, I thought the devil and God didn't talk to each other. They even made a bet, and they're gonna play it with our help.
It's weird. I understand that we have the option of just opting out of this game, and since our time has already started, I suggest you start digging out a place for our future bases. And so we don't have to look for a nice and suitable place, let's just do it right where our graves are. I can't let God down. That's why my base has to be 100 times better than Mikey's. It just scares me that it'll be easier for him to get resources. It's easier to do bad things than good things. So well, I've kind of carved out a big enough room to set up my future home, which means now I have to fly out to get the initial furniture. It's still not clear how often we'll get them for our deeds.
So JJ, you ready for me to lose? I've already got a 100% plan that I'm not gonna give you a chance.
We'll see who wins in the end. After all, I have God on my side. That's terrible. Don't tell me there was an accident. Yes, it was. I'm in a big hurry to win Mikey, but I can't let a tragedy like this pass me by. That's why we have to help all the victims. I hope somebody's called an ambulance by now, but before they do, we need to give them first aid. It's a good thing no one died, because I don't know how to raise the dead yet. It seems like one of them was unlucky because his whole body is literally covered in glass shards. Something tells me he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I don't know if it's so hard to buckle up, and then you end up with this horrible situation. It's okay, it's gonna be okay. As long as I'm around, no one will die, I guarantee it. I need to do something to help them. And I think I saw some vials around here somewhere. Maybe they fell out of the medicine cabinet and didn't break. If that's the case, that would be great, because I could almost cure them. One of them doesn't really need any help. I just need to give him a little help to help him get through this. The other one, I'll have to think about. I know what to do, but it's not an easy task. I have bandages, so I need to first get all the fragments out of his body and then immediately give him a good bandage. The main thing is to do it quickly so that he does not have time to lose a lot of blood. Get it together, JJ. You can do it. You've done tougher jobs than this. Well, that's it. It's even easier than I thought. All I have to do is throw a healing potion at him and he won't need a doctor at all. I guess I'd better get him checked out though. I don't know if he's broken anything. And look, he's regained consciousness. That's very good. It turns out I've handled a very difficult situation.
Thank you so much. I thought I was gonna die, but you literally brought me back from the dead. I don't have any money, but please help me with this. It's a new set of furniture. I think you could use it.
That's just what I needed. Thank you so much. The ambulance will be here soon, so I'll be on my way. I'm so lucky. Now I don't have to spend my own money.
Okay, I need to buy some furniture to start setting up my house, but I can't go past this house. It's just too ugly, and I know what I could do with it. To keep it from ruining the rest of the house, I'm just gonna burn it down. Who knows? Maybe the devil will give me some resources for it. It's kind of hard to break too, after all. I have to cover it with fire so that it burns as fast as possible. The key is to get it all done before the owner gets here. Although I don't think he'll be able to stop me. If he curses passes at me, I'll just kill him. I think I could get a little bonus for that too. Well, it's time to start setting the house on fire. Good thing I have a magic watering can that can generate an infinite amount of fire. I also have a rocket launcher that fires incendiary projectiles. These were all given to me by the devil himself, so these items are very rare and valuable. With them, I can destroy houses in just a couple minutes. I'll have to get a job as a home and building exterminator later. I think I could make a lot of money with this. Well, the house looks a lot better now. The fire really suits it. Well, why isn't anyone running out to give me a gift? I've done such a good job.
Hey Mikey, I see you're doing a good job of creating as much chaos as possible in the human world. I like that. So I'm gonna give you your first set of furniture. And remember, the more horrible things you do, the more furniture I'll give you.
Now that's a gift. Now I don't have to go to the store. I need to get home as soon as possible and start setting things up.
Here I am, and that means it's time to start organizing my house. For now, I have to start with the floor. It would be inconvenient to change it only after I've already arranged all the furniture. So I'll just change it quickly, and I can put whatever I want upstairs. I'll have to think about which room to do first. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to go with the one I have the most furniture for. I wonder if Mikey could get furniture for the house too. If he did something bad. I don't like the idea a little bit. I've decided to focus on setting up my new kitchen. Since I received so much furniture and so many kitchen items for doing a good deed, it's starting to feel like the perfect opportunity to create a cozy and functional space. Dedicating a whole room just for cooking and dining feels like the right step. I imagine it filled with all the essentials and a warm, inviting atmosphere. It might take some time to get everything in place, but it will definitely be worth it. It's interesting to think about how to make a kitchen both practical and welcoming. It's all about finding the right pieces and arranging them in a way that makes cooking and dining enjoyable. Creating a kitchen isn't just about having the necessary appliances. It's about making a space where you can truly enjoy preparing meals and spending time. This kitchen would be more than just a place to cook. It would be a space that brings comfort and joy. A spot where I can try out new recipes, share meals, or just enjoy a quiet cup of coffee. It's about making my everyday life a bit more comfortable and fulfilling. I think it turned out just perfect. I just need to put the couch a little farther away. After all, if I watch TV so close, my eyes will be square.
I've decided to focus on setting up my new bedroom. Since I received so much furniture for my not-so-good deeds, it seems like the perfect opportunity to create a space that's uniquely mine. Having a dedicated room for rest and relaxation feels like the right move. I imagine it filled with all the essentials and a calming atmosphere. It might take some effort to arrange everything, but it will be worth it. Given that I love sleeping, designing the bedroom is especially important to me. It's about more than just placing furniture. It's about creating a sanctuary where I can truly relax and enjoy one of my favorite activities. The right elements can make a room feel both comfortable and inviting, turning it into a personal haven. This bedroom would be more than just a place to sleep. It would be a haven of tranquility, a spot where I can unwind, escape the day's stress, and enjoy some peace.
How fast my settling in is going. Except I'm already out of furniture and resources, which means it's time for me to capitalize on them. So I'm gonna go and do some good deeds. I think I can do a few good deeds at a time, so I can just concentrate on fixing up my house.
Yeah, it takes a lot of furniture to furnish a house that big, but I have almost nothing left. So I have to go out and do bad things so the devil will reward me.
Wait, is it just me? Or is there a whole house on fire? Oh my god, it's not my imagination. How could this even happen? Although I think I have an idea who did it, it's a shame Mikey gets rewarded for doing bad things. At this rate, he's just gonna start killing people. I don't really like the behavior, and that he's gonna be rewarded for it. Okay, well, I'm not into that right now. I gotta put this whole house out first. I should also make sure there's no one in the house. I find it hard to believe Mikey would lock someone in a burning house, but his demonic nature is becoming more and more apparent. So it wouldn't hurt to check the place out. And if I find someone, I have to save them. Good thing I have water balloons so I can put out fires pretty quickly. How long has it been since Mikey started a fire? Apparently not that long, because the house didn't catch on fire. It's a good thing I decided to go do some good right now. I take it, the fire department's not gonna be coming down here. I gotta find a man somewhere. Think JJ, where he could be hiding. Considering there was fire everywhere, he probably just built himself up with blocks. So we have to dig up places that don't match the interior of this apartment. And then I'll definitely have a chance to find him. And then we need to get him out of here. The most important thing is that he's still alive.
Thank you so much for coming to my rescue. I thought this was where I was going to end up. You know, some demon locked me in here and decided to set the house on fire. I was so scared. I literally didn't know what to do. So all I could do was hide somewhere and hope to be rescued.
Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay now, but it's better to go to the hospital.
Let me thank you. I have a new set of furniture, and as you can see, I won't be needing it just yet. So you're welcome to use it. I think you'll need it more than I will.
Thank you very much. You have no idea how much it means to me. Believe me, I'm sure I'll find a use for it, and you take care of yourself.
I just had the most wonderful idea. Why would I do something bad to make a demon come and give me furniture when I can do both? I just found a good furniture store. All I have to do is break down the door and get it all out. I hope I can do it, because it's been a long time since I've practiced my burglary skills. If JJ were here, he'd help me get it open real quick, but JJ's a saint now, so he won't do that. That's fine. I can do it myself with ease. And how does he manage to open them so easily? I don't know what I'm doing right now, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit. I feel like I'm just gonna leave nothing whole in this building. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. I tried to do it quietly, but the devil himself will tell you it's impossible to open this door. So the quickest and easiest way is to add some dynamite to my plan, and then I can steal everything in here. It's gonna be beautiful. While JJ spends his time doing good deeds, I'll just take what I need all at once. He could have just bought it all too, but I'm lucky he didn't think of that, which means I can get my house done a little faster. I'll have to tell the devil about it later. Who knows? Maybe it'll make a difference and I'll get a cooler reward. This is some pretty nice furniture, by the way. And if I ever become human again, I'll have to come in here properly and buy some furniture for my real house. It's very profitable here.
Next in line is the bathroom. Having a dedicated room for self-care feels like the right move. I imagine it having everything I need and a pleasant, calming atmosphere. It might take some time to get it all sorted, but it will be worth it. Thinking about how to arrange the bathroom, I want it to be a place where I can feel comfortable and relaxed. It's not just about putting things in place, it's about creating a space that feels right for me, a room that's both practical and welcoming. This bathroom would be more than just a place to wash up. It would be a space that adds comfort to my new home. A spot where I can start and end my day feeling refreshed. It's all about making life here a little bit nicer and more enjoyable. I love the fact that I'm already getting things set up very quickly around here. I guess that's because Mikey and I have been doing a lot of houses like this lately. I think we're getting the hang of it. By the way, I haven't seen or heard from Mikey in a while. Is he so serious about building that he won't even do anything for me? That's very interesting. I've decided to set up my new living room. Above it, I've hung a TV on the wall, perfect for watching my favorite shows and playing games with friends. To add a personal touch, I've added a few shelves for storing knickknacks and decorations that make the room feel more like home. Now, the living room has become the perfect place for fun and relaxation. It's a spot where my friends and I can gather, play games, and watch our favorite shows together. After a long day of working, it's nice to have a comfortable space where I can unwind and recharge. I'm really happy with how everything turned out, and I'm glad I could create such a nice place in my new home.
I've decided to set up my new office. First, I'll set up a sturdy desk where I can command my future minions and strategize. An imposing aquarium will add a touch of infernal charm, with devilishly exotic fish swimming about. Of course, a powerful computer is essential for all my diabolical calculations and schemes. I'll brighten up the space with a couple of vibrant plants, as even the devil appreciates a bit of greenery. And, naturally, a couple of sleek cabinets will keep my collection of cursed artifacts and sinister documents neatly organized and out of sight. Now the devil's office will be the perfect lair for plotting and planning. It's where I'll concoct all my devilish schemes and unleash chaos upon the world. I can't wait to see how it all comes together. This setup will make the devil's office just right. All that's left is to fill it with all sorts of details to make it a little more comfortable in here. Sometimes I think I'll get thirsty, and so that I don't have to go to the kitchen and drink there, I'll just install a water dispenser here. And of course I need to have fresh air in here, so I'll put a fan on the ceiling. I may be a demon, but I'm not much for swimming in lava and breathing fire. I'd rather have nice fresh air. And if JJ comes to visit me, it'll be much better for him.
I've been working on this paradise room for a while now, and it's really starting to come together, I say. The sunbed is just what I needed to relax after a long day of exploring and building. The sand floor gives it that beach getaway feeling, and the river adds a calming effect. It's become my favorite place to unwind and recharge. As I continue to decorate, I plan to add some tropical plants and maybe even a few palm trees to complete the paradise theme. I want it to feel like a true oasis, where I can escape from the challenges of the world and just enjoy the peaceful surroundings, I add with a smile. With each new addition, my paradise room becomes more than just a build. It's a personal sanctuary where I can find peace and relaxation. I'm in the midst of creating a children's room, and it's turning out to be quite the project. Right now, I'm setting up a big TV where they can watch their favorite cartoons and movies. It's going to be the centerpiece of the room. Next, I'm placing a comfy sofa nearby, so they have a cozy spot to curl up with a good book or hang out with friends. But the real highlight is the large swings I'm installing. They're going to be the perfect place for the kids to swing high into the air and feel like they're flying through the skies. I'm also planning to add various climbing frames and play structures. These will not only make the room more exciting, but also encourage physical activity and exploration. I want this children's room to be a place where kids can let their imaginations run wild and have endless adventures. As I continue to work on it, I'm thinking about adding some colorful decorations and maybe even some interactive elements. Well, that's it. I'm done. I think Mikey is too. I'll see how he's doing.
Hi, JJ. You're right on time. I've just finished setting up my house, so I'm excited to show it to you. Don't be too scared. I think you realize that I've done everything in a demon theme, but I tried to make it look less scary. I think on the contrary, it turned out very interesting because I managed to combine rather gloomy shades with a cozy and pleasant to the eye environment. What do you think?
I have to say, you really did very well. I never thought I'd enjoy being in a house built by a demon, so I can only commend you, because you did a really good job. Except you're not gonna burn down houses for furniture anymore. You should have asked me. Now let's take a look at what I got. I think my house is the exact opposite of your house. I have everything done in light colors so that anyone who comes inside will feel at ease.
Listen, I really like the house you ended up building. It's really nice and easy. Even I, a real demon, don't mind being here. That's probably because you did it with heart, not just for fun. You also added so many different little details like soda machines and drinking water machines. I can tell you've worked hard. I think if someone comes in here, they'll think they've gone to heaven, because that's what I would imagine it would be like. Yeah, JJ, I really liked it. Looks like we'll just have to wait for God and the devil to come down and have their say.
Come on, I think they'll come later. In the meantime, we can look at a couple more rooms. You know, I even got a swing set up in here. And even though it's more of a kid's room, I'd come in here sometimes too.
That's it, they're flying. Let's hear them.
So, JJ and Mikey, you've done your jobs just perfectly. For this, we would like to reward you with ancient scrolls, which contain very valuable information.
That's great.